What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So earlier today, I went through this article talking about how much you need to become an XRP millionaire, right? And the max amount of XRP that you should need in order to have that millionaire status. And if you have over that, obviously you strengthen your chances to become an XRP millionaire or a multi-millionaire at those levels if you have enough money to invest, right? Now, I'm not going to tell anybody that they need to invest into something that this is a absolutely no-brainer. I believe what I believe, but it doesn't mean you need to believe what I'm believing. Does that make sense? Right? You are not me, I'm not you. So I won't be invested into a lot of the same things you're invested into. But if you see the opportunity of, investing into some of the things that I have after you do your research, yeah, then go for it. But the point is that I wanted to talk about my exit plan. And I believe this is my final exit plan because before I talked about how 35,000 was my level and I came into some money and I was like, I need to put it in a place that I truly believe in. XRP was that place. Got up to 50,000 coins, got up to 60,000 coins, got up to 70,000 coins. And now I need to say that this is my final exit plan. My goal was to get to 100,000, but I think in the next couple of months, we're going to see this start to rise above 70 cents. And then I'm probably going to stop buying, and I'm actually officially done. I'm going to stop buying as of right now. And I'm going to start buying other things. If I do come into some money, I'm going to throw it into maybe CRO and give me some more there. Throw it into some other lower end plays, maybe some ones that are more consistent movers in the bull market without any type of SEC versus Ripple drama, right? If I'm talking about Avalanche, I can invest into AVAX, or I can invest into Ethereum, or I can invest into BNB, something that's kind of out of the scene of being sued or having litigation, right? So anyways, I wanted to take you through what my final exit plan is today, as I have 80,000 XRP, and that's what I'm sitting on. I'm not going to touch it. I promise you, you will not see any more XRP in my portfolio. This is how much I have, and I do not plan on getting or buying or holding anymore, right? This is what I hold. This is what my exit plan is going to be, and it's going to remain here. I promise you, I will not add any more. Guys, before I get into this, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my Margex link. If you want to sign up for that, feel free to be a part of that over there. But let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm going to show you exactly how much I have. So I'm going to go into Coinbase. I'm going to show my assets here. And you're going to see that XRP leads the way with 80,000 XRP, $43,711.64. Now, from that article we looked at before, the article stated that you needed 88,000. 88,000 was the kind of guaranteed spot at $11.26. I believe it's going to go further than that. So obviously, I'm looking at maybe a $10, $20 price point or something of that nature, right? Further than $11, so maybe $15 or $20. But the point is that I have 80,000. Now, with that 80,000, what do I plan to do? This is my exit plan as of right now, and it doesn't seem like it's changing, but depending on what we see within this bull market and how long it takes to get to other levels, that's where you will see kind of a reaction from me, right? So I think within this bull market that we should see it grow past $20. We should see it grow maybe even up to approaching $100 if all goes well. Now, this is only 2024, 2025. We get into 2026, we might start seeing things pull back a little bit, right? And maybe we'll see it continue or level out. But once we start seeing that bearish momentum, that's where things start to change. So if we can see it pick up a massive amount, then maybe this exit strategy fully develops. But I will tell you what will happen. So right now, I have 80,000 coins, and at the first level will be $3. This is a previous high level price that we got to, which was, I believe it was $3.80. But once it gets to $3, which will be a $161 billion market cap, I'll take 5,000, which will be about $15,000. It's still not taking my initial investment, but I am taking a decent amount there. Now, as we get to a level of $5, I will take another 3,000, which will be 15,000. Still not at my initial investment yet, but I have taken 30,000 to put somewhere. Now, whatever else is left in there, you still have $300,000 that's still left in there. So I know I still have an unrealized gain of well over my cost basis. But now as we grow up to a level of $10, right, we get before $10 like $9, I will take another 5,000, which would be 45,000. That will get me over my cost basis because I initially invested, it would be somewhere around the 43, 42 or something mark, right? But you're going to see that I have an extra 30,000 over, which I will either invest or throw into other places there. Now, if we go down the list a little bit, you're going to see that we have $40. It's going to skip all the way from about, sorry, $15 is that level. Then I take $7,000 or 7,000 coins, which would be $105,000 at that point. Now you're going to see $20 is definitely a significant level, but I'm not going to take anything at that level. I didn't take anything at 10. I'm not going to take anything at 20, but I am going to take something as it does grow to a level of 40. There's still like an if like situation, like maybe I may take some around 30, but I don't have it listed right now, and I'm saying that $40 or around $40 is going to be that level. It may be 35 that I end up taking this 10,000, which would be 400,000 here, or it would be 350,000 there if I decide to take that. So let's be conservative and let's say that that's what I'm taking instead of 400,000 at 35. That's where I'm going to take that. So now I have the room to really kind of grow, right? I can take this 300,000. I can take whatever else I gain here, which is a total of 530,000, and do something with it, right? I can put it anywhere that I want it. I know that I'm gonna have to pay taxes on it, but I wanted to make sure that I have those gains solidified. So half of it will go somewhere and half of it will probably go towards taxes. But then you have at $70, that's where we'll take another 5,000. It'll be about another 350,000 there. And 95 is the next level, and 100 is the next level after that. Now at $95, I will take over $1 million. This will be the first time that I'm taking over $1 million. I'm going to take half of it, which will be, or a little bit more than half of it. Sorry, less than half of it, but it will be at $1.9 million that I will end up taking at that point. Giving myself, basically a payout of about $1 million after taxes. And that's where I will be very happy to throw that into maybe a retirement account or my dividend portfolio or something like that, or into other opportunities. I'll probably allocate 10% towards other opportunities. But yeah, that said, that's where I will have that. Now, I'm not sure what will happen with where all of these prices will be, whether it will be in this bull run or maybe even the next bull run. But this is just kind of giving you this full exit plan. Then as we hit certain levels, above 100, that's where I will start taking 500 per price that we get to. So $50 that we get to above that, I'm taking 500, 500, 500, 500, right? I'm going to take all of those coins, which will be, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, 125, 150, 175, basically giving myself kind of maybe a monthly payout or maybe a quarterly payout or yearly payout. I'm okay with that, especially with all the other passive income sources that I do have and will have. But then as it gets to the level of what everybody believes that it could potentially get to, which is 1,000, I will end up taking 10,000 coins, giving me $10 million, right? At that level. Now, this is all just kind of up in the air. It's all speculation. It's not saying that it's guaranteed to happen. But as you see above that point, which is major speculation, I'm going to be taking 500, 500, 500, taking $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million, $9 million, and leaving the rest that's in there, which is going to be 3,000 for the long term of whatever it can be, right? And whatever I end up using it for. But ultimately, it's looking at an exit plan of basically saying that reality could be 180 with an asterisk of, taking the rest that's there, which reality goes to about, 100 or 20? It goes to about $20. So as it gets to $20, that's where it would say where reality is. Now, as you're at reality, understand that if this does come back within this bull run, then I could potentially end up taking half of that, giving myself a $500,000 payout, even though I ended up getting my initial investment back. As I look at everything that I have there, I gained my initial investment back by getting $180,000 total, right? And my initial investment was $40,000. Now it's not crazy, but it's still leaving $1 million on the table if it was to come back. So I need to make sure that I understand where we are, take my half my position as it does find a way to come back in another bear market, and then reinvest some of that at a lower level to get the coins back or get even more coins than what I had. But then you could see that at any moment, right? That moment could be $35. That moment could be $70. That moment could be $100. But you see what reality is. Reality is 2.8 million, which means that we get to $100, which would be a $5 trillion market cap, which is not absurd for something that could be the world currency. That's where you see that lay, and I could potentially gain, $2.8 million plus whatever else is left in there. So like if I go here and we look at that, whatever's left in there after I take this 500, we're still looking at, $2 million or so that's still sitting in there. $2.45 million is sitting in there. So not only would it be $2.8 million, we would also add in another two, or, get this up to a level of $5 million that I would have as expectation. But then you also have max profit, which obviously includes so much more, but it's so much more speculation on whether it can actually get there or not, depending on the things that do happen. So I just wanted to put this exit plan out here because it is great. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel as though we're going to see so much more that comes for this, but I have 80,000 coins. I'm not buying any more. I'm sitting on this, I promise you. And I know I keep saying that I'm not going to buy anymore, and I always see the opportunity. But when I get money and I have money that I don't want to just burn, right? I don't want to just buy a bunch of things with. I put it into a place to where I can gain a decent amount. And if I truly believe in XRP so much, I throw it into XRP. But this time, as I gain any more money from passive income sources, I'm going to put them into either my dividend portfolio, pay off whatever the student loans, as well as my car loans, stuff like that, and deal with that first as I can gain 100%, 200% in the crypto market with the amounts that I have right now, rather than just trying to just add more and more and more to my portfolios. I really don't want to do that. I think I'm set for how much I do have. So anyways, let me know what you think about my XRP plan. Do you have a breakdown for your plan? If you want this spreadsheet, I have this over on Patreon. You have to become a paid member in order to get it. I believe it's the second level, but I may be wrong. But there is a free sign up over there as well, so you can sign up as a free Patreon member. I haven't been as active. It's been very difficult with the children and stuff right now. I can't wait until Hayden goes to school, so that there's not as much attention that has to be had there, especially as I'm working, because I'm tired, very, very tired. Not of her at all. It's just of doing two jobs. Basically, this is a job, taking care of her and everything. So it's amazing seeing her grow, but I also would like the ability to stream and work and all of that stuff. So we'll get there, and we'll find our balance after the summertime, because it may be a little bit more scarce in the summertime, because Harper's going to be home with me too. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to this video. Let me know if you think about, or what you think about this exit plan, as well as what your exit plan looks like, because exit plans are important for being able to take profit and realizing where the bear market starts and where the bull market ends. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.